There are over 50,000 heroin users in Chicago, and I want to find out why the drug is spreading from the inner cities to the suburbs. But gaining access to this dark world isn't going to be easy. However, I'm hoping that Professor Greg Scott from DePaul University, who has been studying the problem for 10 years, can help. The reason we've come to Chicago mainly is because the problem here is sort of getting out of control. Why is it that Chicago has such a high amount of people using heroin?
If you look at the kind of dope we have, right? It used to be called China White. When China White hit the streets of Chicago, it replaced black tar heroin. It's a little piece of black tar. How do you inject that, right? China White, it's really easy to use. It looks like cocaine, and you can inject it. You can snort it. In fact, it's less caustic on the nasal passages than cocaine is. Many users, for instance, whose veins have collapsed, or kids who are just getting into it, will liquefy it, take the syringe point up, and shoot it up their nose like nasal spray. Easy. So the drug's consistency, that alone explains a great deal of the variation between Chicago and other places which have different forms, like black tar.
It's accessible, it's addictive, and it's also becoming socially more acceptable.
Yeah. Cuffed refers to a process whereby a young suburban girl shows up on the street and she has a heroin habit. Somebody is going to sidle up to her, befriend her, and he's going to make romantic overtures.